Welcome you guys back to my next course and video. I understand that every single day, guys, I'm always every single day looking to help you guys, to inspire you, and every single day I'm looking for ways of improvement for myself to especially help you guys to deliver content and to make sure that no matter what, that I'm always learning how to grow in the process. And now in the process, I want to make sure that you understand something today. You must be alone, and you must go for the freeway, and you must understand to go the most affordable way. Understand? Just make sure you understand that. Make sure you understand that the freeway is the affordable way. Just make sure you understand that no matter what, that if I'm growing myself, I'm always trying to succumb to a better way of inclusion. I'm trying to make you understand that nothing are you missing. Roshi, you're never missing anything. Roshi, you must understand every single day you're never missing anything. In a sense, to make sure every single day that what you need to do every single day is learn how to talk positively. And you have to talk to yourself positively, and you have to talk with everything positively every single day. And you have to understand to show up for the occasion. And you have to understand straight away that no matter what, that as you're going and life coaching yourself to become the greatest version of yourself, that you have to understand that no matter what, that there's plenty of time to do everything in your life if you have alone time. And now, if you have alone time, that's your self-development time. And your self-development time is always. And you always have to be making sure that you're self-developing yourself to become the best version of yourself, yeah? So no matter what, I'm learning very quickly that as I really grow myself and as I really dwell upon life, I'm looking for a better way of dealing with my life. I'm looking for better ways of thinking. I'm looking for better ways of doing things with myself to help myself to succeed. So no matter what, I'm always understanding that no matter what, that if you need some TV time, just make sure you go and give people your TV time. Make sure you understand to make a YouTube channel and to make sure that you're giving more content. Yeah? So the more content you give and the more people you help, the better for you. And that way you're going to be becoming successful, and that way you're doing something nice and peaceful for yourself, where you're helping people do a Instagram show and where you're actually learning in the process of whatever you're doing to help people grow is the whole point, yeah? So no matter what, I'm my best version, guys. I'm the best version I've ever been in my life. I'm making sure you understand straight away these nice and beautiful guns. Make sure you understand no matter what, I'm learning very quickly how to actually show off sometimes. I'm making sure that I'm very successful in what I'm doing today. And because I'm very successful, I'm understanding I'm very alone. And now I'm a lone wolf. I live on my own. I live with my dad. But the thing is, I'm making sure you must understand that I'm always receiving support. I'm always making sure you understand that no matter what, I'm giving support to other people. I'm doing it through knowledge. I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm helping people by doing things that I'm loving to do in terms of that I love to do. And I'm making sure that no matter what, that you guys also have to do something that you must love also, so you understand straight away that it's much more how it is. And you must understand that no matter what, that if I'm growing myself completely, I'm making sure I have a nice and big, beautiful vocabulary to speak much more content into you guys, to make sure that no matter what, that it's much more how I feel. And now, you must understand that no matter what, that in the road of life, you must understand to go alone, and you must understand to make sure that you go and become the best version of yourself always, because that's what it's about. And every single day we're talking positively. So what you speak out of your mouth all day long is what you become. You must understand that. So if you want to become the best version of yourself, then speak that. All day long you must be speaking all that nice and beautiful content out of your life very quickly, and making sure that no matter what, that you're learning very quickly how to orchestrate your life much greater. In a sense, so no matter what I'm doing every single day is I'm either reading something or I'm producing something. I'm either consuming something or producing it. In a sense, so no matter what, you must understand that every single day you must learn how to focus your life every single day in the best kind of manner. And everybody has a different lifestyle, but you must understand to go and celebrate people's success and celebrate their success, because that way you have more success when you celebrate people's success. In a sense, so no matter what I'm doing every single day, I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about loving my life. So if you want to love your life differently, and if you want to help your life to exceed expectations, then make sure that no matter what, that you're learning very quickly about how to actually never destroy anything, but making sure that no matter what, that you're amplifying aspects of life only. Be amplifying Danny Milivojevic and everybody else. Be inspiring Danny Milivojevic and everybody else. That's what I'm talking about. So you must understand that when people give you money, you must understand that they give you only money when they understand you. Or when they understand you, or should they understand themselves over here. So make sure you understand that no matter what, that they must feel understood for them to give you money. In a sense, so no matter what, that if you feel that you know somebody, then you give them money, yeah? Or if you know somebody, you give them money. But if you never know them, then you have to find out about them, yeah? So every single day, that no matter what everybody must do today is free courses of encouragement and free ways of living, because that's the best way forward. And the best way forward is understanding straight away to be doing courses for free so that you can prosper eventually. Now, I'm doing all these courses for free because I'm understanding I'm benefiting from these courses because I'm planning my life. And every single time I sit down for 1 hour or something like that, planning my life, I'm making sure that you understand straight away that I'm looking for a better way of dealing with my life. I'm looking for better ways of improving. I'm looking for better ways to help myself, to amplify myself. Yeah, so no matter what, I'm moving through time and I'm moving through aspects of my life quickly, and I'm doing something different along the way, but I'm holding strong to what I'm doing every single day, and I'm learning how to actually grow myself in the midst of what I'm doing, yeah? So I'm making sure that no matter what, that as I grow myself, I'm looking for better ways to improve myself. I'm looking for something to do every single day, and I'm learning how to grow myself, and I'm learning how to persuade myself to go away from this world in a better way. So I'm making sure that no matter what, that if I go and do something to help myself to succeed, I'm making sure that the words you speak out of your mouth is everything. I mean, you understand? I mean, you must understand that no matter what, that those people who talk themselves into the best kind of lifestyle every single day are the ones that have to be consistent on YouTube. And you have to be consistent on YouTube doing something daily. And you must understand that no matter what, that for the rest of your life, you must have a business and you must have something that you're doing on social media today to be someone recognition, in terms of someone who's in recognition of life itself. So make sure you understand that no matter what, that as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for better ways to think. I'm looking for better ways to improve. I'm looking for something out of the ordinary. I mean, I'm looking for something out of the ordinary and something that's the ordinary, that's new for me. I'm looking for new aspects of life, because that way I'm giving you new ideas. I'm making sure I'm prospering in different ways. I'm learning how to grab inspiration by the throat, and I'm making sure to give you all the inspiration I can, so I can actually give you my heart, so I can understand to be an inspiration for myself over here, because I do it for myself. I do it for my word I. I'm understanding that no matter what, that if I'm anything in this life, I'm just the word I only. I mean, every single day I love you, I love everybody. I mean, that's what I mean. I mean, every single day I'm learning how to grow. I'm learning how to make sure that no matter what, that you guys have to understand how to grow yourself. And now if you want to grow yourself differently, then make sure you understand that's the way. The way is differently. I mean, make sure you understand every single day you're looking for a better way, and you're looking for better ways of dealing with life, and you're making sure that you're strategizing with your life, everything, in terms of everything that's different for you, and making sure that no matter what, I mean, make sure you understand that no matter what, that everything that's different for you must be something that's making sure, and that's making sure that you make something of life, in terms of something of life that you're improving on. So you have to be improving on yourself to make sure that you recommend yourself to the greatest attempt possible, to make sure that you reach out for those words, and so that you give those words really quickly and fast, so you be proactive very quickly, so you understand straight away how to actually grow yourself. So no matter what, I'm always understanding straight away that there's always a better way to talk, and there's always a better way to be. But no matter what I'm doing daily, is I'm putting time into words. I'm making sure every single day I'm looking for a new way. I'm looking for new encouragement. I'm looking for new ways to be. I'm making sure that my whole 24 hours goes into 1 hour a day. And I understand my whole 24 hours goes into a 1 hour day of period of time in a video for you, in terms of a video for you. So I understand straight away I have more than 1 day, I have more than 1 hour, I have more than 1 minute, I have more than one in my life. I make sure anyway that I'm learning how to make 24 hours go into a 1 hour video, so that you understand straight away that every single day I'm doing this so I can push myself to do content. So when I push myself to do content, I'm learning something different. I'm learning that it's much more valuable for me to do a video program like this for 1 hour than it is to read music production. It's much more valuable for me to do a 1 hour video for you than anything else, other than anything that's more video time. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand straight away that as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for areas of life to improve upon. So I'm understanding that there are plenty of people out there, but there's no competition. There's no competition with people. Just go at your own pace. You must understand. So if you are somebody who's going at your own pace today, then you have to understand straight away how to live life to the best potential that you can live. And you have to understand straight away that no matter what you do, that you're successful at what you want to do. And that way you're being much more of a kind heart in front of people, and you're actually learning much more quicker about life itself, and you're making sure that no matter what, that you watch everything that you need so that you can succeed daily, and so you can understand straight away that you go through the courses and make sure that no matter what, that you're learning that nice and beautiful feel of art form, and making sure that no matter what, that you're learning how to produce music and learning how to do your own music as well along the way. So making sure that no matter what, that you understand straight away that I'm a music producer and a life coach as well, and I do both aspects of life, but I'm succeeding in both aspects. And I'm making sure that you understand straight away that it's all life coaching. I promise you, it's all the same thing. I promise you, you must understand that no matter what, that Jesus Christ is a music producer. I promise you must understand that. I promise you must understand that just because he never did play the piano, I promise you he did play the piano in his words. I promise you must understand every single day, you must understand how to grow yourself, yeah? So if you understand how to grow yourself, then you have to teach yourself everything. And you have to teach yourself how to play an instrument. You have to teach yourself how to extract what you want out of life and to grow yourself in different ways. And you have to understand straight away to get other people to play anything for you, so you can understand straight away that you can go and do that for yourself as well. And you have to understand straight away how much money you need in life. Unfortunately, the money you need in life is to live within your means, and you must understand you have to give money. I mean, you have to give people money, and the more money you give, the more successful you are. I mean, in the sense, so no matter what I do every single day, is I'm focusing on a better way for myself to abruptly make music really quickly. So I'm understanding straight away that if I make music really quickly, I'm making sure that I take my time. And I never take my time, I invest my time properly. So I have a long time to make music and never a short period of time. I mean, in a sense, so I'm looking for a long way of love and interest for myself. I'm looking for a better way to spark up attention in my crowd, and I'm looking for better ways to improve my life. So I'm understanding that no matter what I do today, I'm looking for better ways of dealing with my life, always. So I'm always understanding straight away that I need to go and grow myself differently. So every single day I'm looking for better ways of improvement. I'm looking for better ways to deal with my life. I'm making sure that no matter what, that I'm always roadworthy. I'm making sure that I have more words spoken every single day. And I'm making sure that no matter what, that I finish off my 20s and on a high note. I mean, they're saying I need to finish off on a high note this year, especially. So I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon how to do my YouTube channels and how to actually grow my social media. So as I grow my social media, guys, I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about how people never understand me, really. But no matter what, I realize that if they never understand me, they never need to. I'm sure you must understand that I don't understand myself over here. I'm never that stupid. I'm not stupid at all. I'm making sure you understand that no matter what, I'm moving on. I mean, in a sense, so it's much more how I feel. That if you never want to listen to my knowledge, I promise you there's no need for you in my life. I promise you it's just that simple. I promise you every single day, that no matter what I do every single day is I'm learning how to grow my life regardless of if you're watching me or never watching me. I'm learning how to give out my content. I'm doing it for free, and I never lose anything for this, and I'm living my life. And I'm prosperous to the point that I'm successful, and that's it. Actually, there's no judging me upon how successful I am. I'm very successful. Even though I work the way I do, and even though I do the things I do, I'm very successful. But it's because I understand something. I understand how to become even more successful, and I understand my life and my road and my path. So every single day I'm learning very quickly upon helping myself to become the most successful I can be, and I'm learning how to actually put more money into my business so I can actually grow. And that's it. But you must understand, eventually the people of life have to work a 9-to-5 job, and you have to work a 9-to-5 job, and you have to make something for yourself come true in terms of money and in terms of freedom and love and interest. So no matter what, it's much more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that I can go in front of people and I can speak, and I can public speak, and I have that much confidence to be able to do so. And it's very easy for me to do that. And I talk about personal development, I talk about becoming rich, I talk about many areas of life. And because I talk about many areas of life, I'm making sure that I'm learning very quickly about life and interests, and I'm learning how to become the best persuader of life. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm always answering questions. I'm always becoming the best kind of heartfelt person I can be. So I'm understanding that no matter what I do, that I have everything over here. And I'm learning very quickly upon helping myself to succeed. So when I succeed differently. I'm making sure I have more enough success all the time to be a figure of life, and I'm making sure all the time I learn how to have persuasion techniques, and I'm learning how to become the best version of myself regardless of what's happening. So no matter what I do, I'm learning that I attract everything in my life, and what I attract is also what you attract. And you must understand that no matter what, that we're all attracting Jesus Christ into our life. but you must understand that we have different lives, and you must understand that no matter what, that we've done the attraction with each other. Somehow we've attracted with each other. Somehow we are attracting each other over here in this video. And you must understand that no matter what, that if you're learning something from this video, then please subscribe to my videos over here so we can have much more YouTube videos over here. So I'm understanding that I can have much more YouTube videos with you guys. So I'm always looking for better ways of dealing with life. I'm always making sure that you guys subscribe with the notification bell as well, so I can have more people like you in my nice and beautiful YouTube, so I can have more people and more subscribers and more people believing in me. And that way I'm understanding straight away that I'm learning every single day how to actually grow myself. Yeah, so I'm understanding that no matter what, that as I grow myself differently, I'm making sure that no matter what, that I'm very successful with what I'm doing, and I'm doing the nice and beautiful art of persuasion. So I'm understanding that no matter what, I realize that every single day that money never holds me back, popularity never holds me back, woman and anything of this life never holds me back. Nothing's holding me back from growing now. You must understand that. So I'm just growing. I'm growing really quickly, and I'm focusing on areas of my life very quickly, and I'm really fast in the notion of success now, and I'm just on my way. And over the next 20 years, I promise you there's a lot to go in terms of information that I can give, and no matter what, I'm learning how to grow myself in the process. 20 years from now, I can still make kids. I can still have 5 kids 20 years from now. You must understand, I'm just 29 years of age, so I'm very young, I'm very successful. I'm understanding straight away that there's opportunities coming up for me, and I'm learning very quickly about life and interests. I'm learning how to persuade myself to become the best version of myself, and I'm learning how to actually dwell upon my life. So no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life itself and how to become all I want to be, and I'm learning how to just dwell upon life in better ways, and I'm changing with the times. But I have a new schedule. I have a new schedule now. I'm pretty sure my new schedule is different now. So every time I move schedules, or every time I move to a certain place or a new place or something like that, I'm going to do something new. I'm going to do something different for myself. And I'm learning very quickly about just helping myself to persuade myself and to love my life differently, yeah? So no matter what, if you want to charge people, then charge them and just ask for money first before you actually do your content. You must ask first for money before you do your content, so you can make some money in the process of everything. So make sure you understand straight away that no matter what, that you're putting everything into your business account and then file it for tax, and make sure you're making money from the process. Make sure you understand straight away that if you're doing something to help your life to succeed, that you enjoy your life differently, and make sure that no matter what, that you're very different to other people and toward everything in life, so you can understand straight away that the difference is being different, and the more different you are, the better you are. You must understand. So be much more different in accordance to how you live life much more, and that way you're going to actually have a nice and beautiful time with yourself, and you're going to be able to be alive with yourself. In a sense, so no matter what, you must understand that spiders in this life is a male and a female. Spiders can breed their own babies. Understand that? Make sure you understand that spiders can turn into females as well. In a sense, so no matter what, a male spider can turn into a female spider. That's amazing, isn't it? So that's something I just learned recently. You must understand that. You must understand how different life is. Life is very different, and also fish. Fish turn into man and female. Fish turn into their own female and male, and they breed their own fish. There you go. It's nice and beautiful, isn't it? And you must understand that fish is unlimited. There's so many fish out there, but you must understand every single day how much faster we can have a greater time without trying to catch fish in terms of fish this time around. Your fish can be everywhere in the sea for as long as possible. They're saying no matter what, that we have a beautiful time in a sea full of fish. You must understand that no matter what, that we're learning very quickly about life, and that we show off in our life, and that we have grace and nice and beautiful empathy toward people and everything in terms of life. So make sure you understand that no matter what, that if you're growing yourself right now, then you're learning actually what we're talking about. And what we're talking about is differences and different ways of being, and different ways of saying something, and different ways of doing something every single day. And we're focusing on becoming the best version of ourselves all the time, and we're just focusing on helping ourselves to have that state of trance feel all the time. So make sure that no matter what you're doing, that you're focusing on a greater way of helping yourself to move forward. And if you're moving forward, then you're looking for better ways to improve your life and no matter what, you're always searching for a better way. Yeah, I mean, keep searching for a better way and keep including yourself in the program of what you need to do to make sure that no matter what, that you're learning very quickly upon love and interest and loving your life. First, you must understand that no matter what, that if you're learning for better deals and you're learning how to actually get yourself the best courses and the best ways of life, that you understand straight away that it's much more how it is. And you must understand that no matter what you do, that you always find a better percentage of life happening for you and everybody else, and every single day we're learning how to actually prosper in terms of abundance and making sure that we're just positive about knowledge and just being able to understand that it's all about personal growth. And anything that's personal growth is talking more words of positivity all day long. So making sure that no matter what, that if you're really courteous in terms of courteous and making sure you're showing courtesy in terms of life and curiousness, and you're making sure that no matter what, that you're learning very quickly about being open with everything that you are. Unfortunately, you must understand that no matter what, that life is actually growing for you in different ways. So you're actually always using different words and different possibilities and different ways of saying something, and you're just losing yourself in your own words to make sure that no matter what, that you're going into the words of your life and you're learning how to actually grow. And make sure you understand to live from the words that you say. Actually, you must understand that if you want to make a living, then live through your words. Make yourself talk those words out, because that's how you actually personally grow yourself. Look at me, and what is this video doing to you? All I'm doing to you is giving you words of advice, and that's what you need to be giving people on a daily basis. And you need to be good at something, yeah? So I'm good at life. I'm good at life coaching. I'm good at music production too. So I'm giving advice about that. So that's what I do. I'm a spiritual teacher. I'm a healer. I'm a vegan coach as well. I give advice about all of that. I give weight loss advice. I make sure I give you all the advice I can. I make sure I go broadly. I go as broad as I can about life coaching, so I can go and be the best life coach on the planet for myself. So every single day I'm learning how to actually grow myself differently, and I'm making sure that I have more enough success every single day with my life to do something nice and beautiful for myself. So no matter what I'm doing, is I'm learning how to actually grow myself in the process of my life over here, and I'm focusing on helping myself to just dwell and to revel upon my life. But everything goes quickly and everything's passing by quickly, so learn how to actually favor yourself. Favor yourself much more than other people, and make sure you understand straight away that this way you're going to come into an equation with yourself to be alone. And the more alone you are, the more better your life. The better your life will be. Throw out the car and throw it away, and throw away the car and throw away the mortgage, right? And you never need that anymore. What you need is a stable way of life where you can grow yourself, where you can be alone, and where you can always be having much more in the process of everything. And that way you have to understand the money in your life has to come somewhere. And you must understand you have to maybe work the 9 to 5, but make sure you understand that you're doing something that at least that you love to do. And make sure you understand straight away that after 9 to 5 is your real work. What you're doing after 9 to 5 these days is what your true passion is. Make your time worth it, and make your time worth it, and make sure that no matter what, that you're never doing drugs. Never be drinking alcohol and doing drugs on the weekends, and never ever go with people who do drugs and alcohol, because they get jealous of you very quickly, and you can never trust those people. Unfortunately, you can never trust drug addicts. Unfortunately, never trust them, because they turn on you. They turn on you very quickly. So make sure you understand every single day that what's important for your life is to understand straight away that no matter what, that I've been sober, and I've been going to a nightclub before, and you must understand that no matter what, I'm sober now, but before I was going to a nightclub for about 4 months, and I was around people who were drug addicts, and they never trust me. I'm sober, and they never trust me, and they're drug addicts. In a sense, so no matter what, they never trust a sober guy. In a sense, so anyway, you must understand, that's why you must understand, I get away from drug addicts, I get away from the night time as much as I can, and go indoors somewhere, and have peace and bliss. I have peace and quiet in my house, always. So no matter what, I'm always loving my life, I'm always alone. But does it get lonely for me? Probably not. It never gets lonely for me, but I get alone. I get really alone, and I have to find my way, and that's the best kind of thing. In a sense, so I find a beautiful way to have money in my life. I have everything I ever need in my life. I make sure you understand that I'm receiving at the moment government allowance, but just for the time being, and I'm working on a 5 job very soon. I'm making sure you understand straight away that at the moment I never need to work on a 5 job because I just came out of hospital. But I'm making sure you understand that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly how to live my life, yeah? I'm making sure you guys understand that no matter what, you have to speak positively, because it's never about how much money you make, man. It's about how much words can you say. I mean, how much words can you say to people? Because what am I going to give people through millions of years on YouTube? My words. My words are always going to be here. I mean, in a sense, so every single day when I do a YouTube video, it's an investment in me. It's an investment, and it's a smart investment in me. You must understand that. So no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about love and also desire to help myself to succeed. And I'm learning the process. I'm learning the process of helping myself to grow myself in different ways. So every single time I do something, I'm helping myself to love my life and looking for different ways of explaining things and looking for ways to improve my life, looking for ways to enjoy my life differently. I'm looking for ways to help you to grow. So I'm looking for ways to just talk and talk and talk and talk, because the more I can talk, the more I can walk the talk. I mean, that's all I have to do. I mean, that's all I have to understand something. I just have to understand how to actually grow you and everybody else in terms of my words. So I'm understanding that when I talk positively like this, I'm making sure you understand that I'm just speaking positively, and I'm actually always ahead of the game, always ahead of everything. I'm ahead of the cigarettes, I'm ahead of drugs and alcohol, I'm ahead of the pressure, I'm ahead of everything, because I understand straight away that in order for me to become the best version of myself and to become healthier, I have to get away from 9-to-5 job. I have to get away from the people out there, and I have to go alone somewhere, and I have to be just with myself for as long as possible. And the more you do that, the more you'll grow, and the more you'll find a way to prosper. I mean, you understand? Because when you're away from other people, actually that's the best way to be. And there's silence when you're away from other people. Actually, when you're away from other people, you have total silence. And never go talking to people online. I mean, never talk to people online, even if they message you. I mean, you understand? You must understand that if they message you and it's an opportunity really, then you can reply. I mean, you can reply, but never try to talk to people at first. I mean, never try to send them a message, because it never works. It never works out for you. I mean, you understand? It's all a waste of time online, I promise you. Talking to people online is a waste of time. You must understand that talking to people in real life, that's also something that's a waste of time. I mean, you understand? It's a waste of time to talk to people online and to talk to people in real life. But if it's your family and if it's somebody close to you, you can give some time. I mean, you can give some time to those people who are close to you. But never go giving your time to everybody. I mean, you understand? Because they never value your time. I mean, they value what you have. I mean, they value your wisdom, but they never value you. I mean, guess what? I mean, they never value your time really. I mean, they just value your wisdom, so you can help them, so you can go and do something great with them. But make sure you understand that no matter what, that they just want you for that. I mean, they want you because you have some type of wisdom that you have, and they want your wisdom, and that's why they're with you. I mean, they just need you just for a moment. But once you give them the knowledge, they never need you anymore. I mean, the same, but the close friends, in terms of your family members, always need you, regardless of the wisdom you have, and regardless of anything. They just want you around, yeah? That's just family. Your family just wants you around anyway. I mean, so no matter what, you must understand that. So every single day, that if you want to grow yourself differently, and you want to help yourself to help other people, then the best way to do that is to speak words. Speaking words is the best way of freedom, and it's the best way to do stuff. So I'm understanding that my busking performances are coming up very soon. On the 29th of August, I'm going for a busking performance over here in Parramatta, and making sure I can go and deliver content very quickly. So I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen, but I'm understanding that no matter what, that the coronavirus pandemic over here in New South Wales is lifting on the 28th of August, and I'm actually understanding straight away that I want to go and do a nice and beautiful busking performance for a bit. I want to be in front of a crowd for a bit, promoting my name. And that's it. I promise you, I promote my nice and beautiful business card. I've shown my new business card. So I put a weight loss photo of it. I'll put a weight loss photo of myself over here. You can see how nice and beautiful over here I am. So I lost some weight over here. I lost 47 kilos, and I have nice and beautiful results. And I have book-free consultation and my social media over here. And Danny with the Voyage hashtag. I mean, so that way I'm understanding I print those, but I never do delivery driving. I never do any kind of, let's say, ways of life where I get delivered my email or something like that. I get everything in terms of that. I always go the delivery way when it's available. So no matter what, I realize something now. I never go delivery way. I make sure you understand straight away that Office Works over here does delivery. I never go delivery. I make sure I go into the store rather than doing online shopping. I never do online shopping. I just go into the store. Understand? And that's how I do it, because they take too long with the truck to get to my house. And that way I'm understanding that my house is in my words. And make sure I understand that this is the physical house. Out here is the physical outness of my life. But make sure I understand that the words that I speak is my actual house. And it's the actual spiritual house I have. And that's the brick wall of China. every single day you must understand that my brick wall of China is all the words I speak. You understand? And I have a much more better brick wall of China than brick wall of China. I promise you, although every single day I'm learning how to grow myself in different comedy ways, and making sure that no matter what, that if you're learning how to actually grow yourself differently, then make sure you understand that I'm very honest about what I'm doing, and I make sure that no matter what, I'm very serious also in other ways to make sure that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly about loving life. So as I love life, I make sure that no matter what, I'm learning how to grow myself. I'm learning how to become the best version of myself. So no matter what, I have to go and get myself new clothes. I have to get myself new clothes very soon as well, because the coronavirus pandemic is in New South Wales at the moment for the next 7 days or something like that. So all the shops are closed, and I have to get myself a haircut. I have to get myself new clothing, and I have to get myself like that. I have to get myself stuff like that. So no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about what's going on in my life especially. So no matter what, it's all self-isolation and self-isolate. And talking about self-isolation and all this. So yeah, I'm self-isolating every single day. I'm learning how to be alone, and it works out for me personally, because anything that self-isolates is always alone, and the more alone you can become, the better for you. So you must understand that if you're willing to grow yourself, and if you're willing to have a strong time with yourself, to grow yourself with other people, and you're willing to help yourself to deliver content, then make sure you understand straight away that every single day of your life, you're looking for a better way of life. And you're making sure that no matter what, that you have more enough success and time and vigor to control your life much greater, to make sure that you have that nice and beautiful attempt to grow your life in different ways. Yeah, so make sure that no matter what, that your life is nice and beautiful, and make sure that no matter what, that you're doing your work. Just be doing your work every single day, and focus upon helping your life to succeed differently is what you need to do. And stay here and stay around. Yeah, just wake up a bit. Just wake up, and just make sure that you're always alert. Be alert. Where's my finger? Where's my finger? You have to understand straight away that if my nice and beautiful finger is in your face right now, why don't you just make sure that you understand, you give me a thumbs up, and you must understand straight away how it feels. How it feels is I understand straight away that no matter what, that you learn. Make sure you're learning how to actually grow yourself. Yeah. And you have to understand that if you're growing yourself, speak positively. Just positive notions all day long. I promise you, positivity will get you further than negativity ever will. As Zig Ziglar says, you must understand, every single day, no matter what I'm doing, I'm always learning how to grow myself. But I'm much better than yesterday. I'm much better now than at 22 years of age, because I'm learning how I progress throughout life. I'm learning how to progress throughout life differently. And because I progress differently, I'm learning how to do my life. I see. So anyway, so as you're really growing yourself differently, you're just making sure that no matter what, that you're learning very quickly about life, and you're just making sure that you have a great mindset. Because what's a great mindset? I understand that the great mindset that I have is something that's positive. I understand I'm positive about life. I'm looking for ideas. I give ideas. I look for something to read. I read something. I go on Twitter. I'm reading every single day something that's helping my life to succeed. I'm making sure I'm finding time to read to grow myself completely, to make sure that I'm looking for something to grow with. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm always learning something for nothing. Do you understand? I'm always making sure I have more enough success and more courses than enough, and more than enough courses to make sure that I'm always learning and growing with the foundation I have, to make sure I'm doing something nice and beautiful for myself to grow. And that way I'm learning very quickly about life. Do you understand? So no matter what, you guys have to understand every single day, learn to grow. Learn how to understand how to grow yourself. You understand? Because the only way to grow is to speak more words. First, you speak more words and you'll grow. but speak more words with yourself rather than other people. Danny Milivojevic. I promise you, speak more words with yourself rather than other people to grow yourself faster than ever before. I promise you, what's this? I can say, am I speaking to you or am I speaking to myself over here? I'm speaking to myself. I'm never speaking to you in this video. I'm never speaking to you. I'm speaking to myself. I'm having a positive conversation with myself in this video. I promise you. And then by the time you watch it, I promise you, I've already done this video for myself. I never done it for you. I mean, understand? I mean, guess what? I post this video up online once it's done. But first I do it for myself. I do this video for myself. I never do it for you. I do it for myself. I do it for myself to grow. I mean, understand? I have to do this video for myself to grow. And that's it. I have to put myself in a video. I do it for myself. I never do it for you. I mean, do I put myself in a video for you? Or do it for myself? I do it for myself. I do it for myself. I mean, understand? I mean, do I give this knowledge for you or do I do it for myself? I promise you I do it for myself. I promise you now, did Jesus Christ die for you? I promise you Jesus Christ dies for you and Jesus Christ. But Jesus Christ really came to Jesus Christ. And, I mean, guess what? I mean, Jesus Christ dies for Jesus Christ. But Jesus Christ shows you that he dies for you as well. I mean, saying it's equal. I promise you, it's equal. I'm equally giving you as I'm receiving in the video. I mean, understand? But I first put my first I first here. I deliver I first. I love myself first to do the video for myself to give it to you. I never do the video for you to give it to myself. I do the video for myself to give it to you. Understand? That's how it is, yeah? I do the video for myself first to give it to you. I never do it for you to give it to myself. I mean, understand? I mean, that's how it is. So that's how Jesus Christ is as well. I mean, Jesus Christ is the one that goes, I do it for myself to give it to you. I mean, do you understand? I mean, Jesus Christ came here in this life to show everybody that everybody is saved. I mean, Jesus Christ saves your life. So never worry about your life. I mean, never worry about how much time you may be wasting. But guess what? I promise you must understand that to never waste time in the first place. I mean, never be the one wasting time. I mean, be the one actually lifting time and lifting your personality and making sure that you have more enough space and time and frequency to love life. I mean, you understand? Because what is life? I mean, life is different. I mean, life is a different way to be. So what can you do today to help yourself to succeed? I promise you can actually understand straight away to speak more words, because that's what you need to do. I mean, you guys need to understand straight away to speak more words. But there's only a handful of people who are successful in this lifetime. Fortunately, there's a handful of people who are successful. So you must understand that if you want to become successful in your life, you have to speak more words. And you have to understand straight away how to feel about that. Fortunately, that's all it is. Fortunately, every single day I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how people follow me. Now, for my popularity, fortunately, I'm already popular. I'm popular already. I have everything I ever need. So I'm making sure anyway that what I'm doing is I'm studying my life. I'm studying the way I need to be throughout life, and I'm making sure that no matter what, I have more enough time for my life to succeed. So I'm developing my life. I'm developing something that I need to do. I'm developing something that's actually important for me personally. So what's important for me personally is my attitude and how my attitude goes throughout my life. So I'm understanding straight away that I need to always grow myself differently, and I need to go and dwell upon a better life for myself. So I always have an Apple Watch. I have an Apple Watch for myself. So I'm making sure that no matter what, as I go and grow myself differently, I'm always never a perfectionist. I'm making sure you understand straight away that I'm learning very quickly that I love flaws in my tracks. I love flaws in my life. I'm understanding that no matter what, you must understand my muscles. I mean, my muscles are never the biggest muscles in the world. I mean, understand? I mean, you must understand that. But guess what? I promise you, it's much more enough for me. I promise you, these muscles are enough for me. I promise you, it's enough for me. I can carry 40 kilos, and it's no worries. Understand? So every single day, you must understand that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly how to live my life. Yeah. So no matter what, I've lost already 47 kilos. I've lost 47 kilos in my life. I never need to lose any more kilos. In a sense, so no matter what, I'm learning how to actually just be where I am in terms of my weight, and I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning how to be healthier with my weight and everything, and I'm just enjoying myself. I'm just enjoying my life. I'm enjoying something different about my life every single day. I'm doing something different. I'm making sure I'm showing up for videos. I'm making sure I'm helping myself to dwell upon life. I pause the video so I can have some nice and beautiful water for sometimes, in terms of sometimes. So I'm looking for better ways to improve. So no matter what, I'm looking for ways to help you guys to grow, because that's how I grow. I grow differently. I make sure I look for different scenarios. I'm looking for different ways of helping you guys to grow, because I have to grow under pressure. I grow under pressure. I love I. When I love I, I'm making sure you understand. I say I love I, or I love myself in terms of my word I, because I am everything in my life. I promise you must understand that. I promise you must understand that when you're growing in life, in terms of when you're growing in life, that you're actually going to become the best version of yourself if you're talking much more words. If you're talking much more words, I promise you, you're going to be the best aspect of your life in terms of life. And then guess what happens? I promise you, then you have to rekindle your spirit, and you have to understand that no matter what, you move on from everything in the past, and you never need the past to grow. But guess what? I promise you, the past needs you. I promise you, they just need you more than you need them. And that way you have to understand straight away how you're growing. And no matter what, I promise you, if they're giving you silence, you give them silence. I promise you, what they do for you, you do for them. I mean, saying, but do it for yourself, and do it for yourself, and never do it for them. I mean, make sure you understand that what you do for yourself is you mimic them and go your own way. I mean, do you understand? I mean, are they valuable to you? I mean, do you really need them? I promise you, what you really need is somebody who needs you in life. I mean, do you understand? So no matter what, you have to understand straight away to be very, very important for your life. And you must understand straight away how to grow yourself. I mean, understand? So every single day, learn how to be someone who helps to live life. I mean, if you're living life and you're learning how to grow yourself, and you're learning how to be a positive influence in life, and you're actually learning how to love your life differently, then make sure that no matter what, that you're learning that nice and beautiful acupuncture of life, which is helping you to grow, in terms of which is helping you to understand straight away in what flavor you actually want in your life. So I'm understanding that no matter what, that if you want something of a flavor, then you want your word I, for I love you. I promise you, come back to the word I as you speak, and end with the word I promise you must understand that. I promise you must understand that no matter what, that as I speak, I'm looking for a better way to find a greater way. I'm looking for better ways to improve. I'm looking for ways to understand straight away that no matter what I'm doing, that there's always a better way for me to improve, yeah? So I'm understanding straight away that as I improve, I'm just looking for ways to improve myself. So every single day I have to talk more words. I have to talk more words. I'm looking for different ways. I'm looking for something to help myself to grow. And that way I'm learning. I'm learning that nice and beautiful skill. I get the skill, and then I give it on. Pass it on. I pass on the skill to somebody else. I give the skills in the way of words. I give it all my skills to you in words. I mean, saying, because no matter what, I pick up a skill, I give it really quickly. I mean, the 5-second rule, such as Mel Robbins' rule, I give it straight away. I give it straight away. I pick up the rule, I give it to you right away. I mean, so no matter what, I'm looking to pass on all the information to you. I'm looking to get information from other people to pass it on to you. I'm getting information from other people, I pass it on to you. I mean, I'm just like a messenger of God. I'm just like a messenger of God. I'm getting Jesus Christ's story, I'll give it to you. I get Jesus Christ's story, I'll give it to you. I mean, so you have to pass it on. I mean, you have to pass on the messages. And you have to understand straight away, and that is the way to go. That is the way to go. So if you understand straight away, then no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life and freedom. I'm actually learning how to actually grow myself in the process. And I'm very quick to the notion. I'm very quick to help my life to succeed. But no matter what I'm doing, always, I'm learning my business skills very quickly. So what's business skills? I'm staying on top of my life. I'm staying on top of consuming content. I'm staying on top of helping myself to love my life. I'm looking for different ways of improving myself. I'm looking for ways to love my life differently. I'm making sure I have that nice and beautiful way and technique of life to give my story. I'm giving my story in different ways. I'm helping myself to find attraction with you guys to understand straight away that what I need to do every single day is find a better way for myself to grow. And that's it. I promise you, all I need to grow is myself. So as I grow myself, I'm looking for better ways to improve. I understand that no matter what, you have to find ways to grow, and you have to find ways to actually speak those confident words of synonyms. So every single day I practice synonyms. I sit on the table over here in terms of my chairs over here. I sit on chairs and then I sit on tables. I make sure that no matter what, I open up the synonym tab and I start typing any type of word. I say this word is this, and 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 this word is this. I'm always talking on audio programs. I always have an audio program over here. I mean, look at this. I have an audio program right there. and that one's for 43 minutes. I still have to continue it, and that's in Serbian. I'm practicing Serbian on that. So I'm a Serbian type of individual. I'm Croatian and Serbian in terms of language, and I'm practicing Serbian. I'm practicing all these words and making sure that I have a prosperous life for myself. And you guys have to practice, and you have to practice anyway. So every single day you must understand that no matter what, that if you're learning how to actually penetrate your life and you're actually learning how to walk and talk throughout life, and you're actually helping yourself to succeed, then guess what happens? I mean, you're just much better in business than other people, and you're just much more worthy. I mean, you're just much more worthy of your attention. I mean, guess what? Probably all my friends from the past have no YouTube channels. Probably none of them have YouTube channels. Probably one person has a YouTube channel, but he's never on it. Probably never uses YouTube. Probably has a bit of shuffling videos on it. Probably that's it. Well, she must understand that they're going to be people who are never ever going to be in recollection, in terms of recollection in the world. I mean, who are they? I mean, they're saying, I mean, who are they? I mean, of course, yeah. I'm the only Serbian Australian in 2021 or 21st century who has the most videos in Australia ever. I'm the only Serbian Croatian Australian in the 21st century that has the most videos you've ever seen. I mean, understand? I promise you must understand. So no matter what, I'm learning very quickly. I'm much more inspiring. I'm much more inspiring my life to succeed, yeah? So as I inspire myself to succeed, I'm looking for myself to help you. I'm looking for ways to help people grow. So what I do every single day is I find ways of improvement. I find myself talking positively all day long, and I find myself in front of a crowd. I have to go in front of a crowd. I have to go and feel my way throughout life. I'm understanding that as I grow myself differently, I understand I'm a Hong Kong star here. I'm a Hong Kong star. You know, I mean, guess what? I must understand that if I'm growing myself differently, I mean, learn how to actually love your life. You know, I mean, understand? So every single day I'm learning how to focus. I'm learning how to focus upon my life I'm learning how to focus upon my life all the time. I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about my life, and I'm making sure that, yes, people are successful, and you have to understand how to be happy for your success and other people's success. And that's it. I mean, well, what can you do? I mean, all that you can do is be much more successful for yourself. To gain more success for yourself is the ultimate opportunity, and just grow yourself and go that way. There is a way. There is a way if there's a will. If you want to achieve everything you ever want to achieve in your lifetime, you can do it. You can do it, and there is a way. You need a will for it. You need to will for it. You need to ask those questions. You need to keep talking positively until you get there. I mean, you have to keep talking those videos. I mean, you have to keep talking those audio programs, and you will achieve all of your dreams. I promise you. You want to be a climax, and you want to do something like that, you can do it if you speak those words. If you speak all those words, you can do it. You must understand. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Achieve as much as you can and be as all you can be. I mean, eat all you can eat in life. So no matter what, I'm learning very quickly that as I grow myself, I'm looking for better ways to improve. But no matter what, I'm looking for my way to help myself to succeed. So if you're looking for ways to succeed, then look to speak more words than you're operating with. So no matter what, look to go and find some vocabulary words, and go and actually give people some vocabulary today. Go and give them some IABC words. It's IABC. The alphabet letter and the alphabet that starts with the word I is the best word. Understand? The alphabet never starts with ABC. They taught you something that's never ever the way to go. You must understand that the way to go is IABC. The letter of the alphabet starts with I first. Never the ABC. You understand? You must understand to just remember that. Guess what? Every single day I'm learning how to grow myself. So as I grow myself differently, I'm making sure that I'm never ever a failure throughout my life. I'm making sure I'm very successful, and I'm very much more of a positive talker in my life. And at least my life is much more successful, and at least I'm going to be benefiting in my life for my success. So as I really grow myself differently, I'm learning how to become all this nice and beautiful stuff, and I love it. I'm learning how to do all these nice and beautiful photos of myself and videos of myself everywhere on social media, and I get this kind of respect going for myself in terms of women, and I see how much women are chasing me, and I see how many people are respecting me and how they follow me and everything, and I deserve it. I deserve all the people's rubbish that they give me. I mean, in a sense, so no matter what, I deserve everything. I mean, in a sense, so every single day, I really, really deserve much more. I deserve much more than what they're giving me. I deserve to have a nice and beautiful life for myself. So no matter what, I give that to myself. I give all my beautiful life to myself. I mean, in a sense, so everybody's on their own anyway. And you must understand that no matter what, that every single day I'm learning very quickly about my life. I'm learning how to actually prosper. I'm learning how to actually grow myself. I'm learning how people treat me in terms of how I've been treating them, in terms of videos and everything, in terms of what I've been giving. And I'm treating everybody the best way I can. But I'm almost reaching 1,000 videos on YouTube. And it's almost been my first year on YouTube. So I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how to actually dwell upon my life much greater. So I'm learning how to actually persuade myself to grow. So anyway, so as I'm really, really growing myself, I'm looking for different scenarios. I'm looking for better ways of improving. I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about my attitude. I'm making sure you understand straight away that you can see that's a nice and beautiful painting right there. And that's a painting. And you must understand that no matter what, that it's much more how you have to go and inspire people. I mean, you guys have to do that. I mean, you guys have to do that for yourself. I mean, you must understand that no matter what, that if you're learning anything, do it for yourself. I mean, do it for yourself. I mean, never do it for other people. I mean, if you're making something out of life, do it for yourself. I'm doing this for myself. I'm never doing it for anybody else. I mean, I'm doing everything for myself. I'm doing everything because I want to do it. I want to do it. I'm never doing it because you want me to do it. I'm doing it because I want to do it. I mean, so that's the whole thing, yeah? So make sure every single day you're learning very quickly about learning how to become a star, because I'm a Hong Kong star here. I mean, because that's how it is, yeah? But you must understand every single day, you must understand how to actually go and grow yourself. And you must understand straight away that nice and beautiful fella of a man who actually says, I'm a Hong Kong star here. But you must understand, over here I'll have Jesus Christ. And you can see Jesus Christ over here. And Jesus Christ is always watching me, man. I understand because I'm somebody in a field of interest. I'm somebody who understands something about life and Jesus Christ. And that's why Jesus Christ has an interest in me. I mean, you understand, because I'm interested in Jesus Christ. I mean, I have curiousness about Jesus Christ, is what I mean. I promise you, although every single day, learn how to understand straight away, Jesus Christ is a Hong Kong star here. I mean, understand? Which you must understand. So no matter what, realize every single day to never waste time, and just make sure that you're giving people freedom and courage, and give them courage and feelings of life and integrity, and give them all your words, and give them all your nice and beautiful feelings. I mean, you understand? Because I understand my kids are going to have the 29 and 28 year young Danny Milivojevic, and they're going to have all my videos and all of my applications and everything I have from my lifetime. I mean, they're going to find out exactly how to live like me, and they're going to see exactly how I live, and they're going to try to live like I do. I mean, so no matter what, you must understand that positivity is encouragement, and the more you can encourage yourself to talk much more words, the better for you. I realize if my children go off somewhere talking to themselves like I do, I understand them straight away. And I encourage you. I encourage you guys to be able to control your family in a way that you're never controlling your family, but in a way that you're being in a way to inspire them to talk more words with themselves. I mean, I'm inspiring myself all the time to talk more words with myself, because I believe in a better way. I believe in a better world. I believe that there is a world out there that is for me, and I need to go and give it. I need to give a world of gratitude. I need to make sure that no matter what, I have audiobooks coming up 24/7 these days. I mean, understand? I mean, when I was 25, I wrote an audiobook. I gave $500. I gave $500 in terms of AUD, and I gave 500 Australian dollars to some American guy to do my audiobook in terms of life, to actually speak the audiobook for me, and it had around 23,000 words. And it's a 2.5 audiobook, in terms of 2.5 hour audiobook, and you can find it in my YouTube channel, and it's in my audiobook section in terms of audiobook playlist. And then check it out. And that's Million Contreras, who speaks that nice and beautiful audiobook. And guess what? I promise you, that's my first book I ever wrote in my life. And you must understand, I devoted some money, didn't I? I put some money into it, and I gave it to you for free. I mean, I gave $500 so somebody can do that for me. And now I make one audiobook every freaking, I make one audiobook a day now. I make one audiobook a day, and it's so easy to make audiobooks in life. And you just have to keep going, and you just have to keep going, and that's how you have to live life. I mean, you have to live life keeping it going. I mean, you're saying you have to understand straight away how to live life. So no matter what, just go and become somebody much more in your field, and your field has to be a vibration, and you have to have this vibrational feel throughout life to understand straight away that you have to grow yourself. You have to understand straight away to be able. I mean, you have to have a mindset worth it. I mean, you have to have a worthy. You have to have a worthy mindset every single day. So no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning how to control myself. I'm learning how to have the best production sense in the world, and I'm learning how to have something of my interests. I mean, in a sense, so no matter what I do, I'm learning how to have that nice and beautiful way of life that's actually helping me to promote myself in a way of love and interest, and I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life. So every single day, I'm learning how to understand straight away that what I want to do every single day is I want to focus upon helping life. I want to focus upon giving my words of encouragement every single day, because no matter what, I see how people are treating me. I see how they treat me, and I give them so much content. And no matter what, I feel that no matter what, I have a better life without them. I have a better life without them. I feel that I can see it straight away. And you must understand that no matter what, that I understand straight away where I'm coming from and how they are toward me in this situation. And I understand that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly about how much better I feel getting away from the crowd. I mean, understand? Because that's a better decision for me. And I'm understanding straight away, I'm learning very quickly how positive I am, and they are running away from me. Unfortunately, they're running away from me. Unfortunately, they have to be coming to me for answers. I mean, they're saying because I have all the answers. I have all the answers. I mean, what answer do you want? I have it. I have it. I point you in the direction. I point you in the direction of somebody who has it. I point you in the direction of somebody who has your answer. I promise you, if you understand me now, promise you, Jesus Christ has your answer. Promise you, I have your answer. So go to Jesus Christ to find the answer. Huh? Promise you, yeah. Promise you, well, I told you I have the answer. I can solve any problem you want me to solve. Promise you, Jesus Christ has the answer for you. Promise you, Jesus Christ has the answer. And go figure Jesus Christ and what he says about it. I mean, they're saying, I promise you, yeah. Promise you, what do you think? I mean, I understand Jesus Christ already has all the answers. I mean, you're saying, promise you must understand that's God walking in this life. I mean, saying, so make sure you understand that no matter what, you reference the Bible for everything. I mean, you're saying, I mean, make sure you understand that no matter what, that it's all about life. And you must understand that no matter what, that when you're living life, that you have a nice and beautiful tone, because as long as you're putting up more videos, and you're putting up more videos, and you're putting up more videos, you will receive an opportunity, Danny, and you will receive an opportunity, whoever you are, because I understand that, guess what, I promise you deserve it. I mean, you understand? Because I understand every single day that no matter what, that you learn how to actually grow yourself differently, guys, and make sure that no matter what, that your business is skyrocketing, because that way you're going to have a treasure. You're going to have, you're going to have something that's actually worth it in your life, and you're making sure that no matter what, that you're learning very quickly about life. And life is actually nice and beautiful for you when you're actually treasuring yourself and you're actually loving life in the process of life, and you're making sure that no matter what, that you're breathing. I mean, just breathe sometimes. I mean, when you're talking, I mean, make sure you breathe sometimes, and make sure that no matter what, you understand that there's no time for me to smoke cigarettes while I'm speaking to you. I promise you, I have no time to smoke cigarettes in my lifetime. I never ever give cigarettes a thought. I understand, so make sure you understand every single day that no matter what, I'm learning how to actually grow myself regarding everything I do. So every single day, I'm learning how to understand that no matter what, that if I want to speak more words, I have to learn the vocabulary. I remember myself in high school. I remember myself in primary school. I remember myself in every single moment of my life. I'm the best I've ever been right now. I'm the best I've ever been. I mean, in a sense, so that's what I'm asking for. I'm just asking for you to be the best version of yourself every single day of your life. I mean, be the best version of yourself. I mean, in a sense, so every single day you're understanding straight away how easy it becomes and how much more desirable you become the more you actually work for it. I mean, just work for it and work for it and work for it. And eventually you're going to build a business skill of a lifetime. I promise you, eventually you're going to have all the success of your dreams. And whatever you want, you're going to achieve it because you gave the words for it. I mean, that's it. I promise you, that's all you want. I promise you, that's all you want these days. I promise you, for myself at least, to make money and to be able to go and really, really dwell upon something, I need to follow people. I need to follow their success. I need to go and see exactly what they're doing every single day. And I need to make sure that no matter what, I'm successful. I need to watch successful people and what they're doing. And I need to see their ideas. I need to see exactly what they're doing so that I can go and become much more successful in the process. And that's it. That's all I can do every single day. I'm learning how to become successful in my ideas, and making sure that no matter what, that you guys can understand straight away how it feels to become successful in your life. And make sure that no matter what, that if you're becoming successful in your life, then you're understanding straight away how I'm speaking positively to you in the whole video that I'm making right here. And you have to understand straight away how it feels to be someone far greater and far greater, much more, when you're understanding straight away how to speak to an audience. And when you can speak to an audience, that's when you can do better. So make sure you're making sure always to understand straight away that you must go and love your life so you can do much greater for yourself and other people, so you can understand that no matter what, that you're lifting life and that you're focusing on a greater way of life and that you're understanding yourself only.